I can't help but reflect on the journey that's brought me here.
That's what I wanted to do. I don't know if I'm going to spend my whole life trying to figure it out.
It's been years of tireless dedication, countless hours spent on the water, studying every ripple, every current, every nuance, and every pattern. The experience gained through trial and error, through victories and defeats, has been my greatest teacher, molding me into the angler I am today. For me, this isn't a hobby. It's a connection, an elemental force that runs through my veins, a passion that drives me to compete at the highest level. There's a whole world beneath the surface, a place where the chaos of life above is silenced. You know, it's been quite the journey of these past few years. From winning back-to-back Angler of the Years on the Bass Pro Tour to growing my personal brand. It's been an incredible experience, but one thing has always been essential to my success: quality equipment. 4 years ago, we released my first signature series. It was a pivotal moment for me. Holding this rod in my hands, I knew it had to be more than just another fishing rod. I knew I was developing the most important tool in my boat. I spent countless hours perfecting the design, experimenting with materials, and testing it out on the water. It was not just about creating a product. It was about creating a rod that would give me an edge. Every bend, every taper, every contour of the rod was a reflection of the lessons I've learned throughout my journey. This is just the beginning, a glimpse of what's to come. With the wisdom I've gained and the experience I've had, I'm confident I can create something more refined, something with no boundaries, no limits, something truly special.
So I'm excited to announce my new Select series from Duckett Fishing. This rod is dialed in, okay? This is my second rod line with Duckett Fishing, and in addition to that, you know me, I have to have these things dialed in. So we completely switch things up with this Select series, and ultimately, you can look cosmetically, we flip-flop the paint scheme, going to more of that platinum look down here low, and in addition up to the top, more metallic blue, true blue. But going down here to the real sea, and you obviously, first thing you're gonna see is cork handles, okay? Not the EVA foam, just more of that classy look from back in the day. In addition to that, split grip, very similar to my other series, no foregrip. That's just, to me, a foregrip, I like them at times, but most of the time, if I have the option to keep it or not, I'm gonna have more of that sleek look. I mean, I don't wanna add any extra weight to the rod. I wanna have that, really all this is about is sensitivity, more connection from my fingers to the blank, knowing what's going on. That's a huge deal for me, and that's the reason why I do that. And then more of that carbon fiber look down here, down low, and that metallic iridescent look to it as well. So cosmetically, it definitely has set itself apart. Okay, so I want to give you like a step back a little bit. Before I started designing this rod line, I wanted something that I could complement my other series with. And so the first thing that I wanted was more of a high modulus rod. I wanted something that had like, you know, a higher quality guide, you know, just something more so like on those situations and those techniques, more technique specific as well. That was sort of the mindset when I sort of got into this was we're going to create something different. The actions are going to be a little bit different, and ultimately that is going to help me complement my other line. But let's jump into the actions. First off, my workhorse is my 7-1 medium heavy action casting rod every day. That's what I'm going to be using day in and day out. Going to my spin, my only spinning rod in the line, 7-1 medium, for having a little bit more backbone. In addition to that, okay, 6-9 casting rod, jerkbait rod, a little bit heavier backbone that allows for me to fish a little bit bigger jerkbaits or if the fish are in heavier cover. 7-4 vibrating jig rod. You can't go wrong. You got to have that perfect parabolic action, and that's what we did with that rod. 7-7 heavy. It's a jig all around flipping rod, but also fishing out offshore, big worm, dragging around. And then last but not least is my 7.3 medium action crankbait rod. So this series is lined up with really good dialed in actions, and I'm excited to bring this one to you guys.